What's happening, everybody? JayShockblast here, and check it out. We have from the Avengers Infinity War DLC, Corvus Glaive, and it's kind of weird. The actual staff you see him twirling is considered a glaive, so I don't really know why he has the last name of his weapon. Maybe it's a cultural thing. Who am I to judge? But what I can tell you is this is the husband of Proxima Midnight. They have, some form of a marriage. I don't really know if it's like, different worlds have different things, but it's basically our equivalent of a marriage, and you will see that apparently in, Infinity War. So obviously it makes sense to have, him with Proxima Midnight here. They both have staves of some sorts. Their brother is, or his brother is actually Cull Obsidian, aka Black Dwarf. He is a dynamic fighter. Along with his wife, they are two of the most powerful, beings, if you will, and part of Thanos' Black Order. And he is basically just a lot like Proxima Midnight, a pure assassin, a pure destroyer, and he's got his sweet staff. Both of these, I believe, I've seen in the character customizer. He does a nice little twirlorama attack. I love it in here. Nice and colorful. So I'm very intrigued to see what happens with these two. It is very clear that whatever romantic link they have does carry over to the movie. There is a clip that I've seen with a couple other Avengers where they actually speak to each other. And that's the first time I've heard any of them really talk. Any of the Black Order characters. So very, very interesting, and also interesting that it's a family affair. Corvus Glaive, he looks really cool here. I think he looks way cooler than Ebony Maw, who has a better suit, but in the comics especially, Corvus Glaive and Proxima Midnight are pretty dope looking, and I think it carries over pretty well here. He's certainly got an interesting, tattered cape in his hood, which makes a lot of sense. I love the twirling of the glaive. Now, here's something unique about Corvus Glaive, okay? One of the big battles that he had was in Infinity by Jonathan Hickman, and he was presumed to be dead, and Hyperion actually killed him. And what happened is they encased Proxima Midnight and Thanos in this amber substance in the Inhumans world of, I think it was Orlin. Probably pronounced that wrong, but whatever. And he was encased in the amber with them. He's not immortal, but he can only die if his actual glaive is broken. So he has like a regeneration power. And Maximus actually, he made it, he gave it so that there was some air going into them. And because he did that, it actually healed him while he sat there, captive in the amber. Because the amber didn't kill them. Avengers, they're not going to, or even Inhumans, they're not going to kill. So he ended up, slowly coming back to life while they were trapped. And they ended up being freed by Namor. During the whole, I don't know, it was right before Battle Worlds happened. I honestly, it's kind of where Marvel started to go downhill. I hated Battle Worlds, by the way. Him and Proxima Midnight were found during Battle Worlds by God Emperor Doom, and they were kind of brought back to life as well. They weren't really dead per se, but they were in rough shape. So there you have Corvus Glaive. Let's take a look at what it says about him. So there he is. Fire protection, toxic goo protection, toxic gas, acrobat, electricity protection, target, and vine cut makes sense. Glaive is the right hand and general of Thanos, a master strategist and tactician. He wields a supernatural ebony blade that grants him immortality while it is intact. There you go. First appearance, Free Comic Book Day, Volume 2013, Infinity as Corvus Glaive. Oh, that's cool. I didn't actually read that. That was actually a very much better explanation. So, that's pretty cool. So nobody ever stays dead. That's kind of the rule of thumb. So another great character, and I'm just thrilled to have the Black Order as part of this. And you know, he's a brawler, and I know sometimes the brawlers aren't as exciting, if you will, but I still really like having new characters. Like, that's my biggest thing, is I do love having new characters, so I am very thankful for the Black Order. It's really cool to have them in the game. I mean, they're right up, you know, TT Games' alley, especially with the movie coming up, you know. So I think the Black Order in general is going to have a massive resurgence. He is actually dead right now. He was actually killed by Rogue, who obviously took his powers and then like ripped his head off, basically. Don't kill him, don't kill him. I want to see what he does here. Ha, I like that. Don't kill him. Ha, nice. So yeah, I mean, Rogue isn't going to kill him in this one, but maybe he dies. We'll see. But anyway, there's Corvus Glaive, yet another awesome member of the Black Order. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you.